Well, hello everyone, welcome to part 4 of Rinascita with Mamacita. Hello, it's me, Owens. It's Solid, and good to have you here. If you're still watching, thank you so much for watching. Setting that aside, we're actually here to continue part 4. I wasn't expecting this series to, this to be this long, to be honest with you. In particular because just typically it's anywhere between like 3 hours to maybe a little bit over an hour, like, I wouldn't say 3.5 hours, typically. This was definitely way longer than even Camellia's story, because we did that one in one sitting, to be honest with you. Still a little surprising, but yeah, this is really long so far. You're perhaps, if you haven't already seen it, there's part 3. If you somehow managed to get this to part 4, this is a 4-part series so far. It probably might reach up to 5, depending on how this is. But yeah, no, we're actually here continuing the story. And yeah, no, so far it's been pretty good. We are actually going to be testing a little bit Mamma Mia person. Rosia. But yeah, no, let's get right into it. No reason to kind of hold back. Well, I would like to finish this today. We'll see. We're already like approximately nearly 5 hours into the game so far. But yeah, I think we're open. What the hell? Okay. Maybe I don't touch this right now. Find a way out of the mist. Or maybe I do, never mind. I'm lying. This one right here. Oh, this is gonna be echoes, or yep, these are gonna be echoes.
I can't control the vortex.
Well, so far it seems to be pretty, like, action-based. Whoop, again. Okay.
The high levels of corrupted remnant energy in the mist are disrupting our frequency stability.
Okay.
I can help with that. See, fighting here is a bad idea. Let's just try to avoid any threats for now.
Okay. Whoa, hey, hold on. I didn't even want to go back. Alright, I guess let's actually get right through here then. I didn't think I was having any issues with that, but... Whoa, what the... Oh. What the fuck? Did I just instant die from this? No, I just ran out of stamina. That is funny as fuck.
Come, play with me. Look for me.
Don't worry. They're just reverberations. Potential tacit discords in the making. Some of them are actually our friends. We can follow them to find our way out.
Come, play with me. Look for me. I'm here.
Oh, this is a little creepy. Over here, come to me. Okay. The Dragon of Dirge. That looks sick. Okay, this is kind of like a cool sight. It's a dead dragon.
Did it lead us this way because it sensed the dragon?
Possibly. Phantoms are sensitive to frequencies, so navigating the mist is second nature for them.
The game isn't over. Here, come quickly.
Okay.
I think I've figured out what they're doing. We'll be out of the mist soon.
She's got a much heavier voice to her. Like, especially compared to, like, the... No, don't let him enchant you. What? I'm confused. Danger ahead, be careful. Okay. Dragon time?
Rochia, you found me.
Who?
I'll always find you, but maybe don't do this again next time.
Why? Isn't this your favorite game? I wanted to play with you.
I know, but as your friend, I worry about your safety.
My friend? Excuse me. Are you Rochia's friend?
Yes.
Ah, how wonderful. You're not alone anymore, Rochia.
Yes, I have friends now.
I'm so happy for you. All is well.
What's happening? Is she disappearing or some shit?
Fly to the high heavens. We are born free, and our souls will soar even in death.
So I guess she's disappearing, I guess. Kind of whack. A little fast, to be honest with you. What exactly are these phantoms?
Golden phantoms are reverberations, mixed with the frequencies left behind by people who've passed away. When someone dies, the reverberations linger. Usually, they merge into the same cacophony of frequencies that spawns tacit discords. But sometimes, a trace of their final will remains, and the mist shapes this into phantoms. This lingering will helps the phantoms resist becoming tacit discords and instead guide the lost through the mist. If the mist clears, they'll vanish. If the mist lingers, their fate is sealed. It will only be a matter of time before they merge with other reverberations and become tacit discords. Their final frequencies tend to cling to certain objects, like this Lucianite here. I collect them as proof that they once lived. Otherwise, the dragon will devour every last trace of their frequency.
Bro's a soul hunter. The soul dragon.
The mist is thinning. That stranded ship ahead looks like...
Brants. What the? That was blocked before?
A pilgrim sail. Why is it here?
Because it's probably where they end up, actually.
In Raguna, those who break the law are sent to the Order Tribunal for sentencing. Those who violate the sacred doctrines are branded as fools and sent away on the Pilgrim's Sail.
Okay. We've already gone through this.
When the first dark tide ravaged Rinascita, the first Primus followed the currents on a rickety boat and met the Sentinel in person. That's where the Pilgrim's Sail tradition came from. Now
Wasn't it, like,
fools retrace
good?
the Primus's journey, reflecting on their mistakes along the way.
This feels like a lie.
There's a strong undercurrent around this isle, likely caused by that first dark tide. It drags all Pilgrim sails here unless the ship's course is altered.
So they're all bound to die then?
No reverberations on the ship, nor in the mist.
They were probably eaten up like
The people
snacks.
must have escaped. But with the mist this thick, we need to stay on guard. This way. Head to the lighthouse.
I'm kind of a mute because you can essentially
Hear the
turn.
sounds of fighting. Watch out. Tacit
Does it-
discords are gathering.
Because to me, one of the weirdest things about the game so far, it's like technically speaking, tacit discords are like essentially the corruption of like the soul itself. But whenever we can essentially make tacit discords into echoes, or is it the other way around? That echoes were always like echoes, right? And echoes simply corrupt into tacit discords. Or was it kind of like which one was first, like the chicken or the egg? Obviously, there was frequencies first, right? And then essentially, it's kind of like the semblance of the soul itself. So I'm kind of just confused by the entirety of like sometimes the tacit discords get converted into echo, or like discords get converted to echoes. But I'm like, but isn't that what we do whenever you like beat a tacit discord? You make them into an echo itself, or echoes simply the reverberation? So essentially, like the remains of the soul. It's some weird stuff with this stuff that I'm still not quite sure about.
Looks like our brief intermission is over. Time to let the ghosts have their moment on stage.
What the fuck?
Come on then, let the flames of battle ignite our souls.
Wait, is that Bryant?
Only Brand would call them ghosts with that kind. It must be him. How well he is in the
Oh, come on.
Anyway, let's deal with the trouble here first before we Crimson Blossom!
Right. Yeah, no, I'm kind of like, I'm not necessarily like the most like awake whenever these things are just kind of like the gameplay.
The show's over, ghosts. Time to take your final bow.
Watch your back.
A marvelous shot. You've earned your stripes, first mate.
You're welcome. But if you tilted your head just 10 centimeters to the left, it wouldn't have been the Discord's head that got popped. It'd be yours.
Damn. Okay. That is harsh, and whoa. That is crazy. Okay.
Not on your watch. Besides, fortune always smiles on me. Except in bets. And we've crossed
Gambler.
paths with the rover again. Can't get luckier than that.
We shouldn't have let him get caught up in this mess. He was worried about us and insisted on coming.
Is
Sure.
that so? Then our gratitude to you is even greater for your timely aid.
I'm here to uncover buried truth. We're all alive, and that's what counts. I wouldn't even be here if it weren't for that dragon. Sure.
To find the brightest truth, one must delve into the deepest shadows. Such bravery deserves to be hailed, my friend.
Where is everyone on the Pilgrim's Sail?
Escaped? Saved? dead?
I was patrolling the coast earlier when I saw their ship drifting into the mist. Time was against us, so I departed alone without alerting the crew.
Thank you.
Andreas?
Don't be afraid. You're safe with us. You've got some skill, you know. Holding your own for so long in a trial against the Tacit Discords.
Trial? I don't buy into the Order's nonsense. I've worked hard all my life and stayed true to the Order's teachings about forsaking earthly pleasures for divine favor. And what do I get in return? Heavier taxes. When pirates ransacked my merchant fleet, leaving me with nothing, I turned to the Order for help. They said it was a divine trial and left me to rot.
Ironically, a
I
pirate
stood
saved
before
me.
the Sentinel statue, asking if my suffering was really their will. But all I got was silence. Why should I wait for peace in the afterlife when I could be living for today? How is that a crime? As for salvation, I don't believe in it. And I certainly don't need it.
Here's a proposal. How about joining our troop? We are wanderers adrift upon the seas. Or perhaps you're more familiar with the name, the Troop of Fools?
The Troop of Fools? Could it be?
Yes, we are, like you, by the Order's decree, marked as fools.
Wait, so they were... What the hell?
Fools on the pilgrim sail often meet their demise in a storm, or they're swallowed by the waves.
Huh.
Even if they do survive,
So
they
they're
still
exiles,
face
too.
hunger, thirst, and the unforgiving wrath of nature. Maybe it's luck that brought you here so swiftly, and unharmed at that. Look around.
That is
This
whack.
is all that remains of the pilgrim's sail. This is always their final destination, where the fools meet their end.
Is this the place Carlotta said everything ends?
Yes, the pilgrimage is nothing but a banishment in disguise.
Exile, yeah.
The path to salvation they speak of doesn't exist.
Otherwise, how could this once sacred place now look like such a hellish wasteland?
Wait. Sacred place? No wonder the others were talking about it on the ship. They believed the Order's promise that prayers at the sacrificial arena would grant them forgiveness. They must be heading up the mountain now.
I didn't expect their faith to lead them that far.
If only they knew it was just one of the Order's lies.
Captain! First mate! We're here to help!
But they didn't have to sync that up
More
that
hands
quickly,
make light
but...
work. I called in some help to escort him back to the base once the mist cleared.
Ah, the first
Damn.
mate's foresight is unmatched.
Pirate NPC in the
The
back
three of us
looking
can head up
good.
the mountain.
Damn.
But beware, my friend. By the end of
They
this
are indeed a
pilgrimage,
pirate crew
you
back-
will witness
pirate
the
crew,
Order's
actually.
cruelest deceit. The dangers ahead will only intensify.
No time for doubt. Lives are at stake. I've got to escort Syl with that dragon anyway. Yeah! Dragon time!
Please, save them. I hope it's not too late.
Don't worry, there's more to our troop than you think.
You got a flying something? Oh!
This wing ray can fly us up the mountain.
Oh, thank God!
You two go first. You'll find I'm very convenient to bring along.
All right then. All hands
That's crazy,
prepare
actually.
To ascend.
Like, we got a pocket character. That's crazy. What? Okay. Half wish I would have switched to Camellia, but it is what it is. Oh, I mean, it's a lot of it is de-rendering now, just for rendering reasons. I'm kind of surprised it's kind of running like that though. Figurehead Shrine. We're actually going to kill the dragon. I've been waiting for these minutes.
Stay alert, everyone.
What the? Oh, this game is pretty decent. Now, I want to see something though. How is she? How they build her? That is kind of shit, actually. She's got a crit rate piece, increases attack by 12% every time basic attacks are induced cast. Heavy attack damage increases by 48%. So you're supposed to attack with her with heavy damage. So they actually have her on a Havoc. What? Midnight Veil. What the fuck is Midnight Veil? Triggering outro deals additional Havoc damage and grants incoming personal Havoc damage bonus. Havoc Eclipse. Oh, so this is a support class Havoc set. That's kind of crazy actually. So this is the all-around attack set. This is the specifically for Havoc type of thing. I didn't even know we had. I kind of knew we had those stuff, but that's interesting.
These are human footprints. Looks like they're heading to the arena.
This is the only way up. Let's pick up the pace. Ha! Be gone, you vexing wretches! The sacrificial arena's right there. Let's take them down in one blow.
9K is crazy. Damn, that's a lot of damage, actually. What is that thing? Oh, you know what's so funny? It's in the same key, so I literally just gotta click back and forth. That's so funny. I didn't even realize it. Dragon's time! Woo! Okay. I'm here for the dragon. That's crazy, though. That is actually crazy. I was about to get devoured. The fact there's only one person is kind of crazy, though.
Divinity buff, please have mercy on me. Is this some kind of test for me? I see. No matter how harsh the punishment, I'll take it. Even if...
Hey.
Even if it means death?
We've never done anything that warrants paying with our lives.
I'd wager mercy isn't on the table. However, in the face of danger and adversity, the stage is set for our grandest act.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Brant, you handle the tacit discords. I've got the dragon.
Yeah, dragon time!
Of course. But with all due respect, shouldn't the captain be the one giving the orders?
Just playing to our strengths. Take it, or I'll spill the beans about your wine stash.
That's crazy.
Why, aye, first mate.
That's crazy, actually. That's crazy.
It's time to pay for what you've done, Dragon of Dirge.
That's cool. Pretty nifty, actually. Let's see.
The lovely smell.
Whoa, what the? Okay. Chill.
Is our stage. Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers.
96K is really crazy, actually. 50K? I missed the crit? Oh my god! Bro, she's hitting so damn hard, actually. Abby, I'll avenge you. I need to be, okay?
Of course. You think that little lizard could take me down? I just took a nap after eating its frequency. But seriously, that was close. The fire it breathed almost singed your hair. Good thing I was here to back you up. As soon as I realized it was a tacit discord, I went for it and ate its frequency. Piece of cake. But I gotta say, it was a pretty hefty bite. I swear, I chewed it up, but it was hard to swallow. It wasn't the taste, you know? More like my digestion's been a mess lately. That's not the point. The real deal is, I found something crazy in its frequency. You said you somehow experienced empathy with the tacit discord back in Jinzhou, right? How about trying that again with this guy?
Do you think it's just part of one of the divinities? This could be one of the other half of the divinity.
This could be our big break.
Yeah, this definitely feels like the second divinity on this. I think that's what they're leading up to, right? Maybe?
Gehenna, a wretched soul mourned by none. You are reborn to fulfill our sacred rite, illuminate the path of salvation. Become the fiery hand of judgment, purging all transgressions.
Oh, what the fuck?
Cleanse every soul ensnared by their own indulgence. Those who cannot withstand the trial by fire shall forever be barred from our pure land.
See? I wasn't lying.
Yeah. We're gonna break the crown?
Tacit discord's frequencies are perpetually fading, inching toward their end. Their only way to maintain their existence is to consume other frequencies as food. The dark tide and mist enveloping this isle have drawn in countless tacit discords. Their frequencies should have been enough to feed the dragon. If what you saw is true, then the Order must have used some trick to control the dragon, making its frequency fade away faster than it should. That means they could be responsible for why the dragon began attacking all living beings, including humans.
Well, it didn't look like he was like targeting even them for hunger. It was more like they were like controlling him too. Unless they were using him as like a battery of sorts, I guess.
In time, it ended up becoming a harbinger of death. I found this during the previous battle.
Another crimson
It
flower.
seems the Fraxidus had their hand in this case as well.
You know of the Fraxidus?
So you know them too. Seems we have much to discuss. Our
Perhaps.
troop usually earns a living by performing on the nearby islands. Sometimes we take on escort missions for merchant ships as well. That's how we first got acquainted with the Fraxidus. At first, they were just lurking about, raiding ships. But as the Carnival drew near, their actions grew suspicious. We noticed them lingering around a certain sea. Remember Cetus the Tidebreaker? The creature that attacked you when we first met? After we parted ways, we went searching for it to find out what had gone wrong. This is what we found on its tail, another Lycoris. Alas, the Tidebreaker slipped away into the deep beyond our reach. Still, this bloom leaves no doubt. The Fraxidus is behind its strange behavior.
We saw what they did to the dragon. The Cetus's violent outburst must be their doing as well.
They could wreak havoc at the carnival. Haha, havoc. What if the true target is the Sentinel?
They say the Carnival is a ceremony to resonate with the Sentinel. Those who claim the laurel may be graced with a miracle, a direct communion with the divine.
At first, we thought you were merely a curious traveler, intrigued by the Carnival and our Sentinel. But now, seeing how far you've come, there's more to your quest, isn't there?
Well, from most of the lore, most Sentinels have a contract with me, which basically tells me they're kind of like my what's the word called? Yeah, like my what's that? Students? Something of that sort.
Our troop has always sought the laurel, and we won't sit back while others threaten the Carnival. If they're your foes, then our paths align.
Indeed.
Remember I mentioned one of ours who once claimed the laurel?
Sure.
He wasn't with us when we first met. But once we reach our base, you can speak with him about the Sentinel.
Wait.
It won't be
Claimed
long
laurel?
now. After such an adventure, a well-earned rest awaits.
It couldn't actually be the Primus, could it? Well, no chest did I grab? There's no chest there. Oh, we'll figure it out later. Where the hell are we going? Oh, what the fuck? So this is like the this kind of feels like okay, yeah. So this literally feels like out of Peter Pan. This is literally out of Peter Pan and the Owl and the Lost. This is the where the pirates like are like protecting and stuff. That is so fun. Oh, that's actually pretty nifty, actually. I like this.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to present to you our sanctuary. A haven for all the surviving fools at the edge of the world.
A base in this place. Pretty impressive.
They say the most dangerous places are the safest. Penitent's End has always been forsaken. And now, cloaked in a sea of mist, even the Order's envoys wouldn't dare set foot here. It's the perfect refuge for us.
The mist does shield us from the Order, but it brings its own set of problems.
Precisely why we must tackle its effects without delay.
Effects?
By the way, if you'd like to speak with Mr. Bardolino, our laureate, you'll find his tent deep within the base.
Okay.
Feel free to talk to the others while we handle our tasks. We'll catch up once we're done.
Sure. What the?
Against the wind.
Man, I'm mimicking Aquila. I'm trying to use the other stuff. Trying to use the grapple. Yeah, there's no purpose in it. Alright. This is Mr. Bartolino. Homeboy looks old.
Relax, young man. Life's only just unfurling its sails for you. Why sit there like one of those dour statues in the Order's halls? Don't be afraid to show a little spark.
Andreas is right there.
I was just thinking about my future. Is Raguna truly lost to me forever?
Some have found their way back, but under the Order's watchful eye. Is that really what you want? A life without freedom? Listen, you don't need a grand stage to leave your mark. A true Raganazi can turn even a ragged tent into the finest theater. That's what I'm preparing to do. I might be an old man now, but don't let that fool you. I was once crowned with the laurel, you know.
What the?
You? Are you Mr. Bardolino?
In the flesh. Ha 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 ha!
Did anything usually happen to you when you were the Laurel?
As I took my final bow on stage, a bright light pierced through the clouds, shining down from the sky. And then, a radiant laurel descended upon me, and I heard a voice. It was the Sentinel's voice, ringing in my head.
Okay. The art stuff.
I asked them a question that had puzzled me since childhood. The ultimate philosophical riddle. What should I eat tonight?
That's crazy.
And they answered, the body is the temple of the mind. To keep your mind sharp, do consume healthy food, such as the Loris salad. But why Loris salad? I was baffled, and the meaning still eludes me to this very day. I've never been quick-witted, though, and the Order's doctrines never quite took hold. Acting, however, that is where my true passion lies.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
But why did a blessed laureate like you get banished by the Order?
Back when I won the laurel, Raguna was led by the Holy Maiden. She promoted all sorts of grand celebrations during the Carnival, an unceasing tide of revelry. Stages sprang up on every corner of the city, performances dancing through the streets, and shops adorned in vibrant hues. Even on rainy nights, you could still hear music playing in the square. Some performers wove their critiques into their acts.
Pardon me for that.
Sharp as she was, the Holy Maiden noticed. She refined city policy with each whisper of dissent. Those were the golden days, my friend. The Holy Maiden once said that if she were to leave this world, she'd want no majestic tomb or solemn funeral, but the grandest carnival as her final farewell. And then, she really did leave us. The current Primus took her place, and in the name of mourning the Holy Maiden, issued all sorts of bans on the carnival. But is that really what she would have wanted? The Order's grip tightened, and the carnival performances were reduced to dull, monotonous shadows of their former selves. One year, I strung a wire from a gondola to the top of the clock tower in Liberty Square, and another from the tower to the Thessalia's mansion.
That was probably your mistake.
Then, I disguised myself as one of the LaGuardia to fool the acolytes, and climbed to the roof along the wire. Midway through the Order's performance, I hopped on a wing ray with a cloudcaster, showering the entire city with flowers.
Yes, it was a magnificent sight. The wingray soared higher than the acolytes could reach. They couldn't do anything but watch golden pink petals rain from the sky for 3 whole days.
They struggled to clean up the flowers from the streets, and it took a downpour to wash them all away. That cloudcaster, adapted from a music van, became the prototype for the one we use on stage today.
Huh. Neat. Exactly what I expect from a laureate. No wonder you got banished by the Order.
But that's all in the past. To this day, I'm still not sure what crime they pinned on me. Maybe walking the wire without protection? Anyway, I'm just an old relic now. But you lot, you're the main characters of this era. Facing down every obstacle with fire in your bellies.
But isn't our fate already sealed? Without the so-called salvation the Order preaches, we're doomed to our banishment. Just lost souls. Dying
No.
in obscurity.
Not lost souls, lost reverberations, because it is so confusing sometimes that the fact that they actually know what a soul is, but also don't know that a soul is also kind of the equivalent of a frequency, but not the equivalent of the frequency itself. But also, it is technically not the same, because an actual soul is an actual soul, and the reverberations are basically just the leftovers of a soul. So this is... It's just so confusing sometimes with the soul prospect. But perhaps I might just be overcomplicating it. It's kind of like an interesting criticism on that type of stuff that I kind of get confused with that stuff. But anyway, let's continue. It's not bad. It's just kind of like, I want more information. What is the difference between a soul, a frequency, and like the left, and like a golden phantom kind of thing? Well, I guess they have defined it, but like, is there a definition, I guess, of a soul in this game? And is there such a thing? Because essentially, from what I've seen, there isn't such a thing as a soul. But it almost feels like there is something like that.
Life is short, and we weren't born just to atone. The Order may banish us, but they can't take away our right to sing. Death is one of many possible ends, but it's certainly not the worst. Perhaps being forgotten is what the Order wanted for us.
That right there probably saved them a ton of budget on animating the mouth.
They want to erase all traces of our existence, grind us into dust and drag us into the abyss.
Maybe.
But we'll fight the tide and live our lives to the fullest. Members of the troupe may come and go, but they never truly left us. Their deeds and songs are passed down through the ages. One day, our voices will echo across every land. Our words will reach every corner of the world. And by then, even the tacit discords in the stormy sea will know our names.
That's the spirit, boy! Even if I can't earn myself a proper title, I'll become Rinascita's most enigmatic legend. When I'm gone, I'll leave behind a coffin that sings. Or maybe
That'd be crazy.
turn into a lark, singing every day and night.
That is crazy, actually. I want a singing coffin. Better than a laughing coffin. What the fuck?
What say you, Brad? Do you like this stage design?
It could be used for this year's carnival.
What are you doing?
Our little chat reminded me of those good old days. So why not relive that scene I just mentioned? I still remember that famous line. Even without wings, we can still soar to the heavens. Now that you mention it, that is a very good question.
So what are you doing?
Please don't mind him. We like our performances big and bold, after all.
This place doesn't seem very safe.
That fight with the dragon probably messed with the mountain's stability. If Bartolino keeps moving around up there, it could get dangerous. We need to find a way to get him down. And fast.
Shoot him down! Shoot him down, guys! We gotta...
We might need your help with this. Parr should have some useful items in her box.
Are we using the firework thing?
We've got a cloudcaster that can conjure up some fluffy cloud cushions. They'd make the perfect stairs to reach Mr. Bartolino, or catch him for a soft landing. But some of its parts have been borrowed by other troop members.
Okay. So we're going on a collection quest to pick up some items. Okay, that shit is weird. Okay, hold on. Claim that, and then we're gonna do... Nope, wrong one.
Come on, fish. Come to my net.
What are you doing?
Me? Just prepping dinner. The storm's passed, so it's the perfect time for fishing. The captain once told me a secret. The fiercer the storm, the more fish it brings. Sometimes we even see fish swept up by the wind, raining down from the sky.
Are you sure this is legal?
Legal? Who cares? We're not even a legitimate troop according to the order. Come on, fish. Come to my net.
Why were you
Back in
vanished?
Laguna, I was just a fledgling fisherman when I accidentally caught an arasti. Turns out it's a sacred fish, only meant as an offering to the Sentinel. Mortals aren't allowed to catch it, but it swam right into my net. Not really my fault, was it? Though the Order didn't see it that way. They banished me out here, like tossing a fish onto dry land. Luckily, the troop found me. I can still fish like I used to. Otherwise, I'd probably be dead, or living as a pirate.
You're living as a pirate anyway, bro.
Though, to be honest, life here ain't too different from a pirate's.
Yeah,
Except
well...
we're not hunting for treasure, but for smiles and cheers from our punters. Come on, fish. Come to my net. Yeah, I borrowed the reel for me fishing rod. We scavenge all sorts of stuff from the beach and fix them up as needed. Nothing goes to waste. Don't be fooled by appearances. This stuff can be pretty versatile.
Alright. So we're netting him or something? Whoa! That was crazy, actually. What the fuck? Alright, that was a little bit rough. Nope.
Wind against
Alright.
my vines.
Gotta find the thing. I gotta learn how to fly. Is the problem? Alright, let's see. Tina. Oh, I can zoom in. Not that much.
I'd rather be a wild flower, ignored by all in my own power, than a rose that bends and sways, bathed in grace, but lost in dismay.
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm the troupe's soprano and helmswoman. Steering Rinascita's echo ship isn't just about strength.
Oh,
It's about
she's the yeah.
echoes.
What you say? Yeah, she's the helmswoman, so she handles the ship.
After years at sea, I've learned that some echoes are sent. The order warns of sirens lurking in the stormy sea's mists. But they don't scare me. I'll show them who the real siren of these waters really is. I'd rather be a wild flower. Who knows? I can't even remember how long I drifted on that pilgrim's. What's past is past. It's the present that counts. I'd rather be a cloudcaster. It does. Here, the resonance unit. It helps me find the right pitch and rhythm. What?
Sure. Archive of melodies. What was this? Pretty standard looking, NPC. Pretty alright looking. Libido.
Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon we'll break these chains so the Cloudcaster. Oh, I use its base as a desk. Our first mate lent it to me. Here it is. Careful.
Good. We have all the parts now. Time to work, Parr.
Yeah, it took a second. I was trying to figure out if there's anything important, and so far, not really. They didn't say anything quite interesting. It's just more like, one told me they got essentially shit on for catching the wrong fish. Another one told me...
Let's position a cloud cushion beneath Mr. Bartolino. Then we'll pop the balloons and bring him down safely.
Okay, yeah, so as I was saying before I accidentally interrupted myself. Yeah, so one told me, just call it, God. One told me they got essentially, like, exiled for a fish. Another one doesn't remember. And the third one, I couldn't be bothered because it's about the same type of story, I feel. I'll figure it out later. It's kind of fine.
Although we might need a bigger cushion.
The Cloudcaster's resonance unit responds to song. The louder our singing, the more powerful the effect.
Nah.
In that case... All right, friends, old and new, come and join this sing-along!
Oh, good God. Haha! We're actually shooting it down! Let's go!
Bullseye! How about showing off that aim again with the rest of the moves? Almost done!
We're actually shooting him down, that's crazy. Obviously, there's obviously a cloud there, but that's so funny.
Oh, thank you, dear boy. You helped me complete this performance and fulfill one of my dearest wishes. Please, I'll gladly give you my most prized possession.
That's crazy. What is it? Money? Moolah? Asteroids. It's asteroids. What the? There is no damn way. What are you? Crazy. Crazy.
Apologies for my late arrival to such a magnificent performance. Did I miss anything?
Coming in clutch, Carlotta. Damn, okay. That was unexpected. Okay, keep going.
Oh my. What an honor to witness the beauty of our generous benefactor. Thank you, my lady, for rescuing this humble soul in his moment of need.
That is... Man, it has only been Carlotta that has surprised me this much. Twice! Holy shit, I wasn't expecting to think this on it. I was like, well, shit. They were giving you our most prized possession. That sounds like some, like, we're about to die scenario. God damn. You're a sharpshooter, Carlotta. Did you get banished here now?
You flatter me. The family's protection extends to all who stand by us.
Whack.
Might I say what a pleasure it is to see you again, Miss Carlotta. You have my heartfelt gratitude.
Oh, hold on a second. My recording is complaining that we only have 5 minutes left in the recording. You're gonna see a slight cut. But anyway, let's continue. You should only continue to be seeing it. Good God. English. There'll be a slight cut. It's alright, guys. It's alright. Alright, we're back up. Sorry for confusing the shit out of you. Yeah, no, we're fine. We're chilling. Let's go continue. You know, if this was actually, where it cuts off and then we'd have to, like, entirely move on to, like, a different recording, I'd be seriously, like, wasting time. But even then, it's all pre-recorded. I'm adding it together to hire, like, it's like one play session over time, but I'm kind of still surprised at, like, PS5 unless you record, like, an hour at a time, but it's really weird, still. Putting that aside, let's see.
Is everything going smoothly with your family, Miss Carlotta?
Yes, thank you. The Order's scheme was uncovered as planned. Uncle Capilet was rescued, and Grandfather has handled the rest.
What the fuck? I thought Uncle Capola was that, but I guess now there's still bigger fish to fry, I guess. Oh, damn.
I still owe you thanks for improvising with me in front of that priest. You've got a sharp mind. No pain, no gain, as Grandfather used to say. I'm pleased we're on the same page.
Same here. Oh, right.
Your kindness is much appreciated. The Montellis won't forget this. In return, I'll share everything I know.
Sure. So the Order has been targeting the Montelli, so need to think we share a common enemy.
I believe you've noticed that the Order has been undermining the family under the guise of its doctrines. Alienation, monopolization, just a few tricks up their sleeve. Their true motives, however, run deeper.
Oh, God, I keep forgetting.
Their alliance with the Fraxides speaks volumes. While we don't know the full extent of their conspiracy, one thing is clear. Their sights are set on this year's carnival. The carnival is likely where you'll find clues about the Sentinel. Legend has it that the Sentinel, Imperator, has been secluded in the heavens, cut off from the mortal realm. The last record of the Sentinel is from the Carnival a decade ago. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets, a dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
So what other clues about the Queen? Sure.
The remnant cloud's spreading, experiments to turn echoes, and the dragon's manipulation. The Order plans to recreate these disasters at this year's ceremony.
Sure.
The Order and the Fraxides are allies. To prevent the Carnival's sabotage, we must stop them. But what is their motive?
Control and taking over the power of the Sentinel, I think, is the whole purpose of it, right?
The Primus called it a divine punishment, and took the opportunity to appear as a savior. A perfect way to build legitimacy.
The Order relies on the people's faith in the Sentinel. With the Sentinel's 10-year absence, faith in the Order has waned. They must be desperate to restore that trust.
It is for this reason that the Order has been forced to revive the festival. Let's consider the implications. If the Carnival proceeds unhindered, how would it affect the Order? The current Primus claims to be the Enlightened One, the Sentinel's Resonator. However, based on the prophecy we found in the ruins, this role is meant for the young maiden who is destined to heed the divine oracles during the Carnival.
The Carnival is the only time humans can directly communicate with the Sentinel. Normally, it's the Primus who conveys the Sentinel's words.
A successful Carnival offers a chance for citizens to meet the Sentinel in person. But for the Primus, and possibly the Order, it poses a threat if they've been fabricating the oracles. To sabotage it while still maintaining their authority, they partnered with the Fraxidus.
Right.
The Fraxidus will cause chaos during the Carnival, and the Order will swoop in as the saviors, restoring public trust just as they did before.
I'm not gonna lie. At this point, I'm trying to think about like the story altogether, and I'm like half thinking this is like really long. I'm like, good fucking god.
So far, you've helped us crush 3 of their schemes, but one remains.
The sea behemoth so many times race. Cetus is the tiebreaker.
We have evidence that the Cetus is being manipulated, and the Fraxidus are setting up their final plan. With their whereabouts unknown, we'll need to adapt our strategy as the Carnival unfolds.
Man, that person in the back is really having a good drink.
From what I've noticed, you're not one to act passively or pin your hopes on others. You prefer to strike first and steer events in your favor. Winning the laurel might give you the chance to talk with the Sentinel. The Sentinel's Resonator may also be present. So...
You've guided me this far forward. You want me to join some stopping facts? You want me to join the troops for the Carnival?
Our aim has always been clear. To restore the Carnival to its former glory with a performance for the ages. If the Divine truly exists, would they wish to see their people living without freedom? Or witness a festival twisted into a tool for tyrants? If we win the laurel, we'll show that such punishment is absurd. But if that's truly their design, we shall break those divine shackles ourselves. Whether divinity exists or not, we will fight for Raguna's freedom, where everyone has the right to live and pursue a future of their own choosing.
The Montellis share this vision. Only in a free society can a fair and open market thrive.
It can thrive until we actually monopolize it, because we're still a mafia.
However, the troop alone is too weak. The family is under close watch and our enemy hides in the shadows. We need your strength to find our way forward.
We're united with the same goal, seeing there's another way to meet the Sentinel than at the Carnival.
Thank you. I'm pleased we've reached an agreement once more.
Tiny woman. Tiny Carlotta.
What should we do now? Any plans?
Still taller than Rosia, I guess. Brent is tall, actually. Damn.
Since the Order intends to sabotage the Carnival and incite chaos amongst the guests, confronting them directly only plays into their hands. You've seen the troops' unique approach to combat, haven't you? That's precisely why we're allies with them. We will turn any disturbances into a theatrical performance.
I can see our friend here is still a bit confused. No worries, my dear boy. We'll have a quick rehearsal before the Carnival begins. Speaking of which, Ms. Carlotta, would you honor us by joining our performance?
Me? I do have some stage experience, though I must confess I may be a bit out of practice.
Okay. I need a stage performance. We need your expertise. I'm not familiar with stage performance. I need your guidance.
We don't know what challenges we'll face, so your help will be needed, Miss Carlotta. It's a chance for you to get to know our methods.
Sure.
If you insist.
Wonderful! As the festivities continue, if you're both ready, please join us on the stage of the troop liner.
When I took a bath the other day, and I mean, like, late as shit at night kind of thing, and my skin is so dry. Oh shit! Right, they swapped my damn thing. Give me that. What bastards? Or the liner and do the performance. Sure,
Our
sure.
rehearsals are rather straightforward. No scripts, just pure intuition and our senses guiding us. That's what makes Commedia Improviso truly come alive. For our improvised comedy, we start with a theme. From there, we build our lines and act on the fly, responding to the unfolding show and audience reactions.
So we're having improv, I see.
But with the limitless capacity for human creativity at play, the plot can sometimes veer into the, well, unconventional. To prevent things from spiraling too far, we set an anchor for the performance.
What are you talking about?
Pardon my interruption, but I'm quite curious. What sort of bizarre plots have you encountered?
Yes, is the answer.
Well, something like a humble craftsman from a small town sets sail on a rainy night, stumbles upon ancient ruins, is reincarnated with superpowers, and then decides to conquer the galaxy, becoming the Emperor of the Stars.
Now, somebody has to tell me if this is a reference to maybe even PGR, because it might be. I just don't know enough. This could be a difference to something entirely different. I would like to know. If anybody knows, I'm in it.
So, we draft a basic outline that assigns roles and guides the plot's direction.
You know, sometimes I feel like stale bread sometimes just watching this, but my brain just can't really come up with anything that witty. Man, this just something, like, I think the problem is, like, sometimes it's just long as shit. Continue.
And this time, our outline is, a kingdom is attacked, monsters run rampant, and the Demon King has kidnapped the Holy Maiden. A few brave heroes accept the minister's quest to defeat the Demon King and rescue her.
That's just isekai. A real classic, no doubt. Sounds a bit cliche, a classic adventure story. Ah yes, isekai.
This outline holds special meaning. We want to pay tribute to the play once performed by the Blessed Maiden herself, which was also about a hero facing a Demon King.
Sure.
Good people have their wishes fulfilled, heroes appear in a time of crisis, justice triumphs over evil, and united friends are undefeatable.
I mean, pretty classic stuff. You know what this kind of gives me the vibes of? Rosia might actually get along well with what's her name? Encore. Not next to the side. No, actually, not even. Maybe she might actually get a. Brant may get a. Oh my God, words. Yeah, Brant may get along better with Encore, to be honest.
This is the tale the Blessed Maiden once told, and it's a universal story we want to portray.
Sure.
To me, the world is a stage, and performing is much like combat. Coordinated movements, quick thinking, sharp reflexes, and, above all, trust in your allies. What I'm getting at is that you both are very skilled and capable. We don't have many do's and don'ts. So relax, and express yourselves freely on stage.
I think we're gonna. I've seen this. I'm not gonna actually mention it if you haven't seen it. Again, if you haven't seen this game, go play it on your own. Recommend it. If you have, thank you for watching along. Again, I do this for my own satisfaction. That's always kind of how it goes. I like watching the story, and I like going back and rereading this because sometimes I'm just not in the mood. Maybe like I'm tired as fuck playing this. It also helps me save this as a memory in time that I can come back and watch. But just continue.
This rehearsal is to help you get familiar with basic stage movements, techniques, and the troupe style, and to build good rapport.
Sure.
I'll handle the stage lighting, Brant will narrate, and the rest will take on the role of the audience.
If you're
Sure.
ready, let's begin. Everyone, a big round of applause to welcome the Rover and Miss Carlotta on stage.
Sure. All right.
All right, next I'll spin the prologue of our tale, setting the scene for how our brave heroes first crossed paths.
Okay, now we're talking. Okay.
Once upon a time, a hero roamed the world. Undaunted by the lack of a divine vessel, he embarked on a perilous journey across tempestuous seas. Alone in the dark, a young girl of untethered spirit soared against towering barriers with wings of defiance. The winds of fate brought them together. As the world teetered on the brink of absolute darkness, they found solace in each other's gaze. Together they became unshakable allies, standing strong against the tides of fate.
That's crazy. Whoa.
Even if light were to fade from the world and the stars cease to shine, they would still blaze like the sun forever.
I'm getting confused. Whoa. Failed. What the? Shorekeeper would not approve. Whoa, what the? Bro, chill. Damn, bro. Damn, okay.
Bravo!
So this is what a commedia improvisa feels like. By the way, I'm totally making that my thumbnail. I know it's not as high quality as it could have been, but damn it, that looked good. That is certainly turned into a musical. I had a romantic flair.
Seeing your chemistry, I decided to take a little creative liberty with the story. Anyway, it didn't stray too far from the outline, right?
I have no idea.
The thrill of improvisation is in its unpredictability. There's always a rush of excitement with every twist and turn.
Your movements were seamless, elegant, and powerful. I'm confident you'll shine at the carnival.
Sure.
Thank you. It was all thanks to you. You
Am I blushing, or is that just a
inspired me
spotlight? Yeah, no.
You'll master it in no time, I'm sure. All right, that's enough for today. Let's save the grand reveal for the carnival. Oh, and speaking of which, there's still something we need to prepare for you, isn't there?
You mean the essential item for the carnival performance?
A mask?
Don't worry. I've taken care of everything.
That's what I'm assuming, right? It's a mask.
Oh, so it's handled then. I can't wait to see it.
Okay, Bishop, Monsieur. I know it's the mask. It's gotta be the mask. I haven't seen this, but I have a feeling it's the mask.
I have a small gift for you. Let's head back to Raguna together, shall we?
Sure. Just don't let Shorekeeper or Camellia know. One of them is near me, but even Yang Yang would be jealous. What the fuck? It's pretty neat. I'll take the phone from the shirt. Sure. Going to save this one. I see on the back.
Please, follow me.
There's a Carlotta on the back. That's so funny.
Where are we going?
Please allow me to keep that a secret for now.
I know where we're
I don't want
going.
to spoil the surprise. But here's a hint. You've been there before. Wind
There we go.
against my vines.
I knew it. I had a feeling for
Dear
it.
Lady Carlotta, thank the Sentinel you are finally back. I was just about to close up shop to prepare for tomorrow's carnival.
Mon Dieu. Salut. I want to get shot at that point. Imagine, okay, so picture this, right? Imagine that, like, we actually hear me, right? We got Carlotta over here, which in the game, it's just kind of like Simpson going on a date with this man. And I'm like over here, like, God damn. I'm like just losing it with the voiceover on her, and I'm like, Carlotta just looking at me like, what did you say? I'm like, nothing. That would be so funny. Anyway.
You have completed my request, haven't you?
I'm down bad for the mask person. That's what I'm
Of course, Lady Carlotta. You should have more faith in my skills.
God
Here you
damn,
are.
bro. I can't even see them and they sound so
A
good.
small token of my appreciation. Abby, I have something for you as well.
What the?
Wow, really? I get a gift too? Ha! You're so nice.
She's trying to bribe Abby. Hey, let him.
Ah, so that's why Lady Carlotta was so insistent on using only the finest materials and meticulous craftsmanship for this piece. For a moment, I feared she lost faith in my skills and was plotting to hand over the shop to someone else. Now I see why this little creation was so important to you, Lady Carlotta.
Nyala, you do have a flair for dramatics. Anyway, why don't you unwrap it?
I know, I got it.
This is...
My mask.
I took the liberty of having Nyala custom make this mask based on my impression of you. I hope it suits your taste.
There's so much expression in her face. She's worried about it. A gift so... Thank you, I like it very much. A gift so fine as the mentality if I'm happy to be hiding.
The Montelli family shares its wealth and opportunities freely. But I see your stage lying beyond the cutthroat games of power and fortune. Towards a world that's far more boundless and free.
Damn. That's nice of you to say.
The carnival is a splendid reverie, and the mask is its passport. May it help you navigate the carnival with ease, and let you enjoy it to your heart's content.
Aren't I like a pilgrim or something?
We will, for sure.
May I take a bit more of your time? Walk with me through Raguna tonight. I have some additional information to share with you.
Sure. The shorekeeper know? I think shorekeeper would know.
Raguna.
Be you. Oh, that's actually really sick.
Sapphire that crowns.
Wait, hold on. I can actually put the mask on? Game's lagging a little bit there. Oh, that is so sick. Oh shit! I can't wear it because I don't have it on the character. That's so funny.
The waters of Raguna serve as a mirror, reflecting the countless faces of this city, much like our own reflections. The people of Raguna possess a temperament akin to the tides,
come on.
There was a time when the currents swept us into the jaws of uncharted waters, where relentless storms and voracious waves awaited. But after weathering such trials, they revealed to us a hidden gem. The shores themselves.
Talking about the Black Shores?
My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate decided to play a hand. What we discovered there on that island, the technology and novel ideas, was nothing short of a blessing in disguise.
You send the trip to pick
There
me up?
exists only one relatively safe route from the Black Shores to Raguna, a path known solely to the Montelli family. As long as you stayed on this course, you were bound to encounter the truth. My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate decided to play a hand. Exactly. When we heard the Black Shores were hunting for a legitimate entry into Raguna, I thought, why not bring them into our little venture? Hence the invitation. My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new
Okay, keep repeating the line. Like, that's a very long line.
stormy night,
Also.
fate decided to play a hand. Our intentions might not be as grandiose or ominous as you think. We seek liberation. And to achieve it, we're pursuing the truth behind Rinascita's origins. Legend has it that when people first arrived on this island, Genesis Nexus was already here, welcoming them.
Sure.
The prevailing belief is that the Sentinel gifted us this technology. And despite nobody ever seeing the Sentinel in person, we talk with them through supposed telepathy. Notice anything strange about that story?
The Sentinel.
Terminals conjure up echoes, and the Genesis Nexus allows the Raganese access to common echoes. If the Genesis Nexus was present when the first settlers arrived, who built it?
Probably me.
And really, if no one's ever laid eyes on the Sentinel, how can we be so sure that statue really represents them? It seems to me the Order might have spun us a tale, hiding the true origins behind their grand myths.
Does the Montelli family seek to rule?
No. We have no ambitions to rule or to renounce our faith. And really, this city should not be ruled by any one entity. The hour grows late. I have arranged accommodations for you at Palazzo Grotta in the south. Let us walk there together, and I can share a story along the way.
Sure.
Think of it as a bedtime tale. I learned it from the troupe. It's about Fleur de Lis, the blessed maiden. Once, the Blessed Maiden was just a simple peasant girl. During the Sentinel's gratitude rite, the young Fleur de Lis managed to sneak past the guards and drink the sacramental wine. Every drop.
That's something.
Perhaps it was the intoxicating wine in Eglatown, or simply her lack of experience with spirits. But she soon found herself quite drunk. Swaying on her feet, she ascended the ceremony's grand platform, lifted her threadbare dress, and began a rather ungainly dance. Seizing the sacred horn, she played a carefree folk tune, dodging the guards and weaving through the crowd with surprising agility. Remarkably, the crowd, as if drawn by an unseen force, followed her lead, transforming the solemn ceremony into a wild parade of cheers and revelry. Naturally, the Order was less than pleased. The pilgrim sale did not yet exist, so Fleur de Lis faced 3 days of confinement. During that time, she used her prison walls as a canvas. That unforgettable day of disordered revelry left a lasting mark on all who witnessed it. Is it not remarkable? A rebellious girl, chosen by the Sentinel to become the Blessed Maiden. If the Sentinel indeed permitted such a girl to serve as their spokesperson, it suggests that all this joyous revelry is not something they disdain. Perhaps they too enjoy poetry, painting, tears, laughter, romantic tales of nights, and dancing amidst crowds, much like ourselves.
The divine knowledge beyond our comprehension, rather true intention of the Sentinel isn't. Perhaps the true intention of the Sentinel isn't to rule their people by faith. I believe the same. Yeah.
The people of this island came from diverse civilizations now lost to time. But through plays and tradition, they sought to preserve memories of their heritage. In the past, while the clash of cultures led to conflict, the Raganazi united through faith, restoring balance, even if precarious. To maintain this unity, we've always needed both a sentinel and a play based on a shared legend that gives us roles. Yet this play has endured for so long that we've become defined by our roles. Noble, commoner, believer, merchant. What was meant to unite us now stifles us.
Integration was the past, liberation is the present.
Now, we yearn for a day when we can truly set aside our titles and positions, express our true selves, and join together in celebration.
So this is what the true purpose of the Carnival is.
Yes. Born from hope and idealism, it reminds the Raganazi of our initial vision of equality and freedom. It also affirms our true worth. While the Order's true intentions remain unclear, we are certain their influence has already eroded the very foundations of our society. People revere the divine figure the Order has constructed, yet they also live in fear of punishment. Legends become accomplices in fostering ignorance, and faith becomes the loyal executioner of cruel punishment. An invisible cage has trapped us all.
It's like a pretty good image right there. I'm just gonna do what was that? I might have to actually slow it down. I think it was just like the loading screen. It's really weird.
Freedom within a cage is absurd. Fear and ignorance are our foremost enemies. This year's carnival will spark a flame fierce enough to burn down that cage.
Sure. Freedom is in our nature, our future is in our own hands. I'll stick the flames even higher. Yes.
Rest well. And tomorrow, we shall take the stage together at the carnival. Good night. May your dreams be sweet.
Man, okay, so now we're like what, 30 minutes in? Yeah, I'm gonna try and see how far we can get in the next part. Really debating if we should take a break now and kind of continue this later. And it's primarily because I'm relatively tired at the moment. But let's see. You know what I kind of wish I could tell is how far we're in the story, like percentage-wise. That'd be really nice to know, but I also kind of don't want to do that. Since we're in like a nice spot, this is gonna end up being like, I guess, a 5-part series on this. I didn't quite want it to be this long, but I think like an hour of gameplay. It's like really kind of pushing my limits on this type of stuff. And again, it would be nice to kind of just get through it all, but like I really only feel like I got like an hour and a half of just attention span. And it definitely felt like a little bit more yapping this time around. I did like the fight of the dragon, but that ended way too quickly. I really would like there to be. I need that to be an actual boss fight in like, whatchamacallit, Yeah, I really would like that to be like a boss fight in the whatchamacallit? Like one of the what the fuck do they call it? I want it to be like a hologram. That's gonna be a fun fight. It's gonna be a fun fight. It's gonna be a hell of a fight, but it's gonna be really interesting and really nice to fight. I want to fight the dragon. I want to say I beat that like 6-star, 7-star, whatever like star we're at. That's gonna be really sick. But yeah, I guess we're gonna pause it here for now. I do apologize for like again dividing this so much. I just I don't feel like playing this much. Is the main issue. And I am kind of like skipping days a little bit, mostly because I just don't feel like I want to do this much. But yeah, no, thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned for part 5. It's gonna be released in like another day, or like day after the next day or something like that. But yeah, no, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you guys stay solid, and bye-bye. Well, actually, no, not rather. I'm not your dad. Stay solid. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.